Hello and welcome back to the Tower of Illusion. Well, shining the Holy Ark. Something. We are on the 4th floor because I forgot something, that you can fall down a hole and you see this uncharted area that we have. That's where we're gonna try to go. I think this is the hole, at least. Yes, indeed. You don't look too friendly. And this is nothing, and this is nothing, and there we go. And there's Hope Light, Light of Hope, which restores everyone's magic points, which is good. The only way to get out of here is, of course, to fall through another hole, which we're gonna do. But don't worry, we're gonna get back to where we want to go. Let's see, can't get around there, so we're gonna go to the top of, get to the bottom of this top something. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, here we are at the top of the 6th floor, going to the 7th, I think. I hope, at least. Or we might be dead also. By the way, I went to fight hammer ghouls last time. I'll tell you about that later. First cutscene. Welcome. You've had a long journey. Don't just stand there. Please approach me and touch me. Yeah. I'm gonna hide behind the pillars. Yeah. Alright, so you trigger every time. I don't think there's anything up here, so whatever. Hello. I waited long for you and for this day. The day when the spirit of light would mature and would require my services. Oh, that could be interpreted in various ways. Those who wish to receive evolution, please step forward. I didn't think you church guys believed in evolution. Well, some do, I guess. Before we proceed with the evolution, I have something I wish to tell you who have come to inherit the spirit's power. While it's a powerful force of light, the spirit also has a dark side. And don't underestimate the power of it, right? The ancient ones considered the heroes that the Creator granted the spirits to, the innovators, the pillars of the kingdom. However, public opinion is fickle, and soon people began to live extravagantly and took the happiness and riches brought to them by the efforts of those heroes for granted. This promoted laziness in the people, and eventually the dark side of the spirit was invoked. Oh, it's all about yin and yang and balance and stuff, I guess. The kingdom was built on the premises of justice and peace. But eventually, corruption and greed started to spread throughout the kingdom. Innovators who were agonized over the people's plight were somehow transformed overnight. It was at this time that the Vandals were created. Oh, as you see, the spirit is the source of all power, both good and evil. It has the power to create innovators as well as Vandals. I have often wondered why the Creator would endow us with such a potentially dangerous source of power. We are being tested by the Creator. The Spirit is the Creator's own instrument to measure if a society has the ability to correctly handle prosperity. If the society fails this test, the Creator destroys that culture. Yeah, fair enough. Thus, ours has been buried for 1,000 years. This is why our kingdom collapsed. The spirit can be a very destructive power. Given a choice, I would prefer not to perform the evolution ceremony, burdening you with the power and responsibility of being an innovator. However, as the Vandals have already set their plans into motion, that choice has been taken from us. Let the evolution ceremony begin. Ooh. You get to go through it here as well, not just in Shining Force 3. I'd forgotten about that, to be honest. Here we go, here we go. And first he farted. Oh. Watch out, he's got a gun! Oh yeah, that's me. And we changed clothes, sort of. The evolution is complete. You're now innovators and will be able to use nearly superhuman powers. I'm sure you have many questions, and I'll answer them now. What's the meaning of life? You became innovators the moment the ceremony was complete, but to say that the changes are complete would be false. Your powers will gradually increase over time. Immediate change is evident due to your evolution. Your new magic abilities are one aspect of this. However, there is one important thing I must tell you. Usually, the ceremony of imbuing a spirit into a new host is held in front of the Holy Ark. Through my communications with the spirit in you, I know now that in your case, the ceremony was held somewhere else, and you will die within 3 seconds. I'm not sure why, but your connection with the spirit is very weak. Maybe it is due to the unusual circumstances of your imbuing ceremony. It seems like the spirits want to return to the Holy Ark. Alright? The power inherited by Kurt will be enough to break the mystic barrier created by the Vandals. Go to the Holy Ark and find out for yourself what the spirits want. Okay. The power inherited by Kurt will be enough to break the mystic barrier. Yeah, alright. So that's it, I guess. Bye! So yeah, I was fighting hammer ghouls. And we're back here. Yeah. Fighting hammer ghouls to the left and right. And whatever, I'll just egress out of here. Because they have new magic. Ooh, level 2 also. Does Rhodey have anything? No. Spider thread. Counters magic effects on enemies. I don't know. Melody. Ooh, you have something here. You have Restore. Restores HP of allies every turn. That's nice, of course. Like regeneration. Cool. An egress. Yeah. As you can see with no, you can't see it, but I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna show you. I got some new weapons with let's see, equip. Basso, for instance, he has the dragon sleeve, which the hammer ghouls can drop, but it's very hard to get them to drop it. You have to run around in the side corridors of everything. Ooh, we can get back now. Do we want to? Probably want to. Hang on, I'll think about it for a moment. I'm just gonna check if there's anything else I need to find in the village. Just a second. Alright, so as I was saying, I picked up some few items from the item merchant, by the way. She had some deals left for me, and we're going back. Yeah, I was roaming the corridors. You basically have to walk around in the diagonal side corridors where the hammer ghouls live, and I had to kill a good 20 or 30 of them at least before I got my 2 dragon sleeves, because I wanted one for Basso and one for Lisa. And I'm like, did I really have to kill that many? Couldn't they have just given me the dragon sleeves? I mean, just think about, like, the hammer ghoul child coming home going like, "Where's Papa?" And mom starts crying, and then the kid realizes and starts crying as well, and they cry for several minutes, and then the child goes, shouldn't we tell Uncle also? He's a soldier like Papa and also lives in the Tower of Illusion. And Mom starts crying again, and everybody is in tears, and the children realize that all people they ever knew were dead because I wanted 2 dragon sleeves which they couldn't just give me. It's their fault. Blame the game. Anyway, here's the king. Aren't you Kurt and his team? Yeah. Long time no see, I guess. So it is you. I thought you had already left for the Tower of Illusion. What? Oh, you are still here. If you don't get to the Tower of Illusion, Relix and the others will be unstoppable. Oh, it's one of those it didn't take any time things. Hurry. Nope, not going. What do you mean by that? Have you gone yet? Haven't you gone yet? Gone where? You mean the shrines? You're saying you've been to the Tower of Illusion and become innovators? And they're just staring at me. Yeah, they actually bothered to animate that. Those looks of disbelief. That's kind of cool for a 90s game, mid-90s game. Impossible. You've just left. How do you return so quickly? Oh, skills. Is it true? Have you become innovators? This is odd. It's only been a short time since you left. Yeah, a couple of hours, I guess. Are you sure you've completed your mission? No, we'd better go back and check. Stupid king. The ancient riddles can be very tricky. Is it possible that you have solved all of them so quickly? Yes, it is possible. I'm not an idiot. Well, the thing with the hands aloft and stuff to enter the tower was quite a mess, but beyond that, no problem. I presume that the world of paintings has its own unique current of time. Yeah, well, you should get a haircut, by the way. Well done, Kurt. I think we have a chance now. Since your mission is completed, you must have mastered the legendary magic of Inferno. Yep, I sure did. Now you will be able to remove the mystic barrier created by Relix. Go to Godspeak. Okay. I'm beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Try your best to restore the peace. Yeah, alright. Oh, I have to back out of the room because you have to, when you leave a king, you have to leave him bowing and scraping and whatnot. Anyway, is there any fun people in here now? Just Sabato's wife. It's so that my husband didn't mention the king being under the control of Relix. Enrich will be a peaceful kingdom again now, but I'm still worried about Sabato. He seems to be hiding something. Well, he's he probably has, you know, people of his age. I won't really go into detail, but erectile dysfunction, something like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, and welcome back to Laggy Town again. Your dad is dead, by the way. My dad isn't back yet. I'm supposed to leave town soon. My dad's friend who has been taking care of me says that we have to leave now and can't wait anymore for my dad. I'm afraid of him, but I have to go with him. My dad used to tell me when I was little that I shouldn't cry no matter what happens. That's what it took to be a strong man. But right now, I really want to cry. Oh, little kid. Like I said, your father is dead. I'm gonna talk to the historians. The head, Mr. Head. Alright, you told me everything. Now go. Okay, that's politeness for you. I guess I'm gonna go back to whatever village, Desire Village first, and make some things with the blacksmith. But that will be not a fun watch, so I'll catch you up after that. Hang on. Alright, just to show you, I've gotten some pixies, so I'm on a mission to pick them up. This is Pixie Apple. And that's her. Going up to the next one. Alright, took forever, but there's another one here in Forest. We're still in Forest Village, and here we have Fairy Azalea. So I've been a bit sloppy with finding the fairies. Moving on to the next one. Alright, this one is tricky. We're in the mountain cave, and you see nothing special here, but there is a secret wall. So this is one of the secrets I haven't found myself. I have done it before, but I didn't find it myself in the first place. And here we have another friend, and this time it's Fairy Lily. So there we go. Special weird secrets. I'll let you just take a look at the map once again. Yep, here we are. Alright, so next up. Alright, this is a really weird spot. Well, no, not really here. We are in the Tower Evolution again. Luckily we could get back here. Nothing strange. I think there should be someone. Let's see. Hang on a second. Alright. I had already gotten the one in the Tower Evolution. This is the Graveyard Catacombs, where we've got one, which was in a really weird spot also. Yeah, I admit I'm looking at walkthroughs for finding these fairies, but it's almost impossible if you don't. If you see the location of this one, yeah. Are you supposed to like check every inch of every wall to get this one? I'm not sure, because there's nothing strange about it. It doesn't look weird or anything. You're just supposed to know, yeah, there's a fairy there. So they made it a bit too secretive, some of the fairies. Alright, see you with the next fairy. And I forgot there was one in town of Enrich. I've walked past it many times, but yeah, and it's laggy town, so it takes a while. But he's here, alright. She, whatever. She, I guess. Dahlia. I'm not sure I should gender the fairies. It could be anything. Anything of their liking, I suppose. Yeah, slowly get over here. She has a nice butt though. I will give her that. And there we are. So in this passageway between, like after the shop and whatnot, to the right. So see you in a bit. Alright, so another one in the town of Enrich. It's on the first house on the right as you enter the village. And this is the last one. I think all of the remaining pixies can be found in the final dungeon. I got punished for not wanting to investigate all the houses in the village before. Yep, I can count on you or something. Just to punish you also, I'm gonna talk to Beth here. Many years ago, a local girl was taken by the master of the Aboriginal mansion. She came back a few days later, but couldn't remember anything. Later, it was discovered that she was pregnant. Oh, and she left town. So, right, so she screwed... What's his name? What's his face? The Vandal? Rumors say that the father of a child must have been the master of the mansion. I heard that the girl went down south. Gone, that's his name. If a child is still alive, he or she would be in their 20s now. Yeah. That's actually exciting, because that means that someone in Shining Force 3 could be... I think that's someone in Shining Force 3, I think. Or is... because... Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. If it could be Braff, I thought, like Basanda son from Shine Force 3, whatever. Since the king was released from Grillix's spell, this town has started to return to life. Pretty soon the country will be back to normal. Alright, that's that. Now I'm gonna go to the blacksmith. I figured I'd do the fairies first, because just in case I needed to reload or anything, if I couldn't get back into the Tower of Illusion. But now we're all good, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, I have some unfinished business with the blacksmith, but I don't have all day, so I'm gonna do it another time, all of the things. So now we're supposed to go in and new music, right? And there's some kind of barrier that I need to cross. I think it's the one up there. This is cool music, by the way. Yeah. It's very what do you call it? Proggy. Right, so there's a chest on the other side. I think this is the way to the barrier or something. No? Just couldn't get here before. Alright, I see. I was just trying to get out of here last time, perhaps. So, yeah, the music is kinda urgent. There we go. There's a musical barrier. A strong evil. So, we're supposed to use to magic it away with the Kurt's Inferno spell. I think level 1 should be enough. It costs a shit ton, so I hope it's enough for sure. Yes, there we go. And we can proceed. Now it's just looking in jars is what I'm gonna do here. Hoping to find something that's not just potions. Completely dark inside. Yep, much like in Shining Force 2. Ooh, another mithril ingot. Can make something nice out of that. Yep. There is a good ninja sword you can... Oh, here we go. You can make with... he doesn't come from below, from above, from in front of you. Right, so let's just fight him. Yeah, there are good swords you can make for your ninja guys, but I think we can find better swords in this dungeon, so that's what I'm gonna do. A hellish blast. Oh no. Can't stand hellish blasts. Neither can Doyle, so he just beats up on him. I think brute force is still the way to go here. Our goal is to find... ooh, nice. Just chop. Our goal is to find some equipment, some treasures here. Yeah, take it, taste it. 1720, and we have another level for Lisa. Nice. Alright, now there's nothing there, right? No. Alright, so suppose I should have this fairy instead. Ah, come on. Here is nothing. What about here? Let's check all the inlets and little niches that I can find. Nothing. And nothing. It's exciting, isn't it? It's like looking through Christmas gifts and only some of them contain gifts. Yeah, you've seen these kinds before, so hang on. Right, and that's all taken care of. So, by the way, do you remember? Yeah, I actually did a check. I cheated. I checked, and there's nothing in all of this. Just to make it a bit quicker. Okay. So Okay, do you remember what I said about April weather in Sweden? Yeah, it's snowing, or perhaps raining now, it's hard to tell. It's going really quick. The weather is terrible. Yesterday was okay, it was kind of sunny. But today, it's winter again. That's how it works, that's how it goes. Alright, Dragil. Show me what you're made of. Think you're made of fire or something? Yeah, finally. It takes a lot to bring them down, right? Shooting out snowstorms to the left and right. I suppose that's one way to go about things. Hi! I'm still just gonna beat them down, I think. Don't need to do anything else. I can heal afterwards, no problem. And 176, alright. 29 points of damage, not that bad on attack. Alright. Still beat them down. I could do magic next time, we'll see. We'll see how I approach things. Yeah. Got some gold at least, hang on. Right, moving on. There's one, come on, treasure that I need to get here. This is nothing new, so... Right, moving on. And we're in another big area. I think I should try north first, as I keep saying, you know, go with the smaller areas first, that way you... or the areas that seem smaller. That way you can... might think you... or you can be more sure that you're exploring everything there is to explore in the game. Yeah, beat him up, beat him down, beat him any way you want, don't care, just beat him. See, as long as he does normal attacks, it's not that bad. It's just area attacks with the snowstorm and bull crap like that. So... nothing here, right? No. But out here, there should be something, I think. Yeah, because this faces the one place we were before. I saw the treasure chest and I wanted to get it. And this is a royal circlet. I think that is a present for Melody. Let's see, Lisa has it. Give it to Melody. Yeah. Raises luck and everything. I do. Let's see if it says what it does. Yeah, just... no. This one. Recover MP. Yeah, that's what I thought. That means it's a crazy good treasure. Anyway, moving on. Not much else here. Might be a demon, of course. Nope, no demons. Right, let's backtrack a bit. Okay. Alright, and to get some taters going on the stove. And we're about to just proceed ahead, full speed ahead. I don't care about this being a new dungeon or anything, just gonna run through it like a little boy from his first day in school. Yeah, this is what I seem to remember. There's cart ghosts that you need to beat. Probably has the soul and stuff, which can be annoying, but we'll see. Hopefully we can outluck him or something. Power freeze level 4. Okay, so let's freeze level 4 instead. Does some damage, but it's alright. I can deal. I can cope, yo. Summon the lingering ghosts. Oh no, not the lingering ghosts. Doyle is panicking. Right. So that means we probably need to switch Doyle. Yep. For Rhodey. Presumably, this is the best choice. If we want to be a B-Town gang, that is. Right. Worked out. And we have another level for Akane. I'm sorry you don't get to fight much Akane, but I might use you sometime, but not right now. Let's switch back to Doyle. And now we can ride this ore cart. This is fun. Whee! Yay! It's Tivoli! Everyone's favorite activity. Whoop! And we're here. Alright. A new place. It's a new dawn. And I'm feeling good, I suppose. Oh. Boar stroke. This brings me back bad memories, I think. I don't know. Bar Stoke. Okay. I could also be wrong about it. Could be totally nothing. But I'm sure we'll get badly surprised in a minute. Nope. It just died horribly. To our might. Forte advances to level 19. Right. Hang on, need to heal. Yeah, I forgot to heal before. I'm sorry, I was a bit confused on where I was first, but... Ooh. Demon Claw, that's probably not cursed. Or is it? Let's see, if we give this to Doyle, his attack increases a bit, but he will be cursed and everything will be bad. And these are the ones that want to fight for special swords, special sword treatments, the spike dragons. I'm gonna farm these probably later on to get the best swords in the game. For now, let's just fight him. He is quite a bad opponent, I would say. He is kind of tough. Blinding crystals. Yeah. Doyle does not have a good breath defense. He should hang out with some French chefs to get hardened or something. I don't know. Sorry, don't mean to be tough on the French chefs. You can actually heal us up a bit, just to be on the safe side, I suppose. Here comes the fire. The fire, I tell you. Beat him down. Or level 2. You know, they like beating up on Doyle, so might as well keep him a bit more on the safe side. Alright, fight again. Let's see, you can heal 3 Doyle, it's fine. If you get to do that, yeah, perhaps. Nope, you don't. Right, Spike Dragon is down. And no sword this time. But at some point we might get one. We will see about that. But for now, let's heal Doyle up a bit. He took some whopping that time around, right? Where are we? We're here. Alright, this is just to fool us. Nothing. Okay. Alright, you two again. Hang on. So we got a demon's robe from them, eh? Don't think I'm gonna use that either. It's... yeah, it gives some extra defense. But beyond that, nah, not interested. It's gonna curse me and all will be hell. And one more of you. I'll let you join in this fight as well. See if he does anything more. Next time we face him, I might spare you the trouble. Just do all special attack, please, just to get rid of this guy as quick as possible. His breath does some damage. Hi! Good job, Doyle. So, doing some damage. Only Lisa disappoints. It sounds sad because she's the only woman in our main team here, and sounds like I'm being nasty to her for that. Right, so we're taking some damage from that, from his blinding crystals, but still just gonna beat down. Not gonna heal yet. I've been doing quite a lot of damage too, so we will hopefully be able to beat him this round and get to heal afterwards. Perhaps I'm speaking too soon. Nope. Here we go. Thank you. Yeah. No sword. Okay. And we get a level up. Let's see. I'm just gonna throw out some magic real quick here. Connie, you're the girl for the job, you know? Yeah. Feeling better already. Refreshed. Invigorated. Yeah. Nope. Oh, you two. Yeah, you've seen this. Right, so we got a red dagger, by the way. Oh, nice. One of the last pixies, I think. Well, I know, because I have many of them. Yeah, well, a red dagger, which is slightly increased Kurt's critical, which is decent. It's the best dagger you can get in the game, so I'm not gonna complain about that. That's that. And we have an open area, alright. And no secrets, no. And no secrets, no. No secrets, no. This is probably a monster, so... Yep. I'll let you join for one more of these. But it's still just a case of severe beatdown. Nothing more, nothing less. Ifrit. I don't know. I've seen it spelled differently. I think it might be some Arabic word or something. Ifrit, or Middle Eastern in some way. Persian, perhaps. Because I've seen it in other fantasy settings. You've probably done so as well. It's not a new word for you. Shouldn't be. They often lend or borrow stuff from Middle Eastern culture or stuff that's not very well known here in the West, so it sounds a bit exciting and unknown. Alright, calm down. It's mad. Something must have happened to him. Hi. Nope. Attack level 1. Yeah, that's not gonna... you're not gonna get to use that, I don't think. Attack increased by 90, yeah, that's impressive, but you're basically dead. Yeah, you're dead. Right. So... hang on, gonna heal. Right, just took one step without recording. I'm sorry about that. Okay, you again. Hang on. Right, that's that. So I'm not gonna take the cart right now. I know there's a ghost in there too, but first gonna do this part. Perhaps this is what I do first. Well, I'm gonna do both of them. Hang on. Right, that's one dragon out of the way, and this is a dead end. Now we know, at least. But there are, other paths to take up there. Hang on. Right. I hope I do get the sword sometime from that, because the plan by then... let's see if this guy does something else this time. The plan by then is to probably switch Lisa for... what's his face? Rhodey? Yeah, that's what I thought. And no experience. Just took 100 damage, right? So, yeah, that way Rhodey will have a decent attack then, and he also has better paralyzing attacks and stuff. So he can do stuff. Not sure. Nothing. Alright. We'll see. Any more close encounters of any kind? Nope. Alright, so... nothing. Okay. Moving on. I'm here. Okay. I think there's something... yeah. I just stumbled upon him. I knew there was, in a weird place, there would be one of these. And here we have him. I think that means we only have one left to get. And with that one, when we get that one, we can go and get our present, which I'm going to show you then. There we go. Let's see if that's correct. Ally pixies. No, we need 2 more. 1 fairy and 1 pixie. Alright. So let's trudge on then. Okay. Yeah. Should probably go down first. This is probably, yeah, one of these. Hang on. Alright. Got a couple levels out of that deal. And for some reason, the music went quiet again. Oh. Nothing was found. Yeah. Heavy rocks all around. And anything else? Oh. This is a new dude. Stone Ghoul. Hello, Mr. Stone Ghoul. Don't quite remember what your deal is, but probably have some tricks up your sleeve. We'll see. You don't seem to have sleeves though, so probably not really tricks, just things. It's building up its power. You looked really weird while doing that. Hope you don't mind me saying it, but could be good to be aware of for next time. Alright. Raging attack. Yeah, that's a decent attack though. Nothing special, I would say. Alright. Hang on. Right. Let's move on. Oh, there's one of these here. It's probably a fiend. No, it's an elixir. Oh, can use that to positive effects. This is just connecting the dots. Yeah, there's a switch here. Of course I want to pull the levers. Always pull all the levers. I don't know what these means per se, but we'll see. Perhaps I need to go back and switch it back because I might want to go all the directions possible. If you didn't see what it was, it was a railway switch. Now let's go this way. Oh. Oh my. Why is... Jesus Christ. One of the voices of this... Yeah, we've heard it. Stop it, stop it. I think that voice is a bit too loud. A bit louder than it's meant to be. I'm sorry about this. But hopefully it goes away here. Thank you. Jesus Christ. That was like a vacuum cleaner in my ears. Anyway. Moving on. Oh. Nothing. For reals? I feel robbed and tricked. Alright. That leaves us no other option than to go back and ride the train, I guess. Which is ahead. Alright. And... oh! This might be correct. Ooh. Vampire guy, I think. Evil vampire, yeah. I seem to remember it was called something like that. The version 2 of the duck armor, or whatever. Let's see what he's made of. Well, nothing it seems. Mostly just an armor. But my team is sparing no expenses here. They're just hurling everything they got at him. Rather safe than sorry, I suppose. Lisa is taking it slowly here, so is Basso. But Doyle is taking no shit. Hellblaster 4. Yeah, I can actually handle that. It's not that bad. Right. He seems to be able to take some punches to his face until he dies, of course. That's that. Right. Doyle is another level. Hang on. Right. I remembered, by the way, that I of course need to try out Inferno on enemies at some point. I think it can be quite terrible to face for the enemies. Alright. So this ghost, is he coming from the front or from below? I think from the front, so yep. Here we go. Cart ghost. Ghost of Nick Carter. Something. Or cart nicker, I would say, because he's nicking my cart. Stop nicking my cart, cart nicker. Yep. Taking no shit at all. Yeah. 298. So the enemies are quite tough. They have a lot of HP, at least. But they don't have enough HP, I would say. Yep, let's ride and see where we end up. Whee! Alright, this is another place. I probably need to find another switch to go even further into the mine. Okay, evil spirit. This time without the noise. I'm grateful for that. I'm gonna let you join a bit more, see if it has any more tricks up its sleeve. This guy. I keep talking about sleeves, but none of my adversaries seem to have those. Okay. So it's basically the same as those we fought in the castle before. Okay. 300 damage. That's nice and juicy. Okay. And another elixir. Sure. I'll take it. I gave the elixir to Melody. Giggity. Or something. So this is just wool. Nothing fishy about this. No. And then we have another cart ride. Yeah. We'll see where this takes us. First, of course, beat up on the ghost. We can do that off screen. Okay. Time for another cart ride. Yes, I want to ride. Of course I want to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. Well, I got a ticket to ride. For show. Let's check a few more. Ooh, nice. We have a fairy, it seems. Clyde. Okay. So, hello Clyde, welcome to our team. So that means, let's see, we have one more, something. Yep, we need one more, a pixie. Are you here? No, of course you're not. And this is nothing, okay. Just big old rooms. Crap. I tried to click it. Ooh, Bloodborne, that's Shining Force 3 enemy. We'll see how bad he is here. He looks like a generic kind of guy, but I don't know. He had a dramatic entrance, so there might be more to him. Nope, there's not more to him. Alright, so because of my bad triggers, I don't mean like psychological triggers, come on. I'm gonna highlight that one. Anyway. Right. Let's... Ooh, Mithril. Nice. Move on. My plan here is to, as I said, get some more treasures out of this. And yeah, that will have to be that. And now we're on the third floor, I believe. Hang on. Right. Let's do this. I suppose. Just a big room. Yep. And this jar. Sure. Let's check it. Ooh. So here's our last fairy friend, which is exactly what I want. Now I don't really need to search weird places anymore. I have all the fairies. Hello, bald Rick. You don't look bald, Rick. But suppose anything is possible. So the reasons to check walls now would be to find mithril or anything like that, but that's fine, you don't need that. Hang on. Right, so it dropped a demon crown on us, but that's another cursed item. I don't necessarily want cursed items. Alright, so here is another cart. Not gonna go karting right now, I don't think. Though I suppose we can check where it takes us. Oh. Or we just drop down here, because we can. The right direction at least. Yeah, whatever. Don't care about the cart for now. I think there's quite a bit to explore here. Not there, though. I think I'm gonna go here first. See what this is. Yeah. Figured. Dead end. And another dead end. Well, with one of these guys, so I'll check the right direction first. Right, so I think what I'm gonna try to do here is I'm gonna, because it's getting late for me here, this is a new guy, try to find certain weapon, and after that I'm gonna egress and perhaps do one more thing before this episode ends. We'll see. I might save it for next time, depends on what the time is at that point. Skullworm. It emitted an evil feeling. Oh no. Feels evil. Oh, how evil it feels. And now it feels dead. It must be worse feeling dead than feeling evil. Something. Alright. Yeah, don't need to check those inlets anymore. Yeah, one of you. Okay. Still haven't gotten no weapons out of him. Out of those fine fellows. Can't have it all. Yeah, one of you again. Alright. Right. Let's move on and let's not fall down these treacherous holes of something. Okay, double evil spirit. Hang on. Right, that's that. Let's see, what's this? No, I think I should go here first. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you join. Skullworm, we haven't seen too much of him. So... But it's quite annoying getting stopped all the time here by these fiends. I wonder, by the way, if that's a thing, that when you enter new dungeons or dungeons you haven't been in very much, you will encounter more enemies than you would even in dungeons you've been in before, because when I went through the forest cave again, oh nice, then more mithril, nice, then I didn't encounter a single enemy on either way. Let's see, so that's like so, okay. I'm just gonna to complete the map, and then right, that's all fine and dandy. dark inside. At least there's not a monster. Which is as good as you can hope for, I guess. Is there a monster inside this one? Yeah, sure it is. Of course it is. Moving on. And of course, more stupid guys. Yeah, I'll force you to watch this. And is he gonna explode or is he gonna die? Yeah, it's gonna explode all over my face. Oh, not what I wanted, but anyway, let's use this one for now. And I think I'm actually gonna follow this way forward rather than the one on the left, because I want to get to the center there, which is where I believe the treasure I want is. Hang on. Right, Rhoda received the new spell Ferocity, which is nice. Probably one of his evolved spells or something. Here we go. This is what I was looking for, the Shining Sword. So let's give the Shining Sword, the music went quiet again, to Kurt. Yes. In exchange for Light of Hope, for instance. For example, and then yes, I want him to equip it, and then Kurt, you can give your Force Blade to Lisa. Yep, that's nice. In exchange for that robe. Now we're good. Now we're golden. And hang on. Yeah, we're long overdue, so I'm just gonna end it here. Let's get out of here. Call it a day, call it a night, call it whatever you want. I'll see you next time. If you like, comment and subscribe and all that jazz. Whatever. And yeah, have a good one. Ciao.